25 upon 5 minus square root of 24 all under square root. We have to simplify this. So to simplify it, we first rationalize the denominator. To rationalize it, we multiply and divide it by the conjugate of the denominator. Conjugate means x plus y. The conjugate is x minus y. So conjugate of 5 minus square root of 24 will be 5 plus square root of 24. So let's rationalize it. 25 upon 5 minus square root of 24 times 5 plus square root of 24 upon 5 plus square root of 24 under square root. Now 25 times 5 plus square root of 24 upon, this is in the form of differences of square, a minus b times a plus b, and this is equal to a square minus b square. So this we can write 5 square minus square root of 24 square under square root. 25 times 5 is 125 plus 25 times square root of 24 upon 5 square is 25, and this square root gets removed with this square. So 25 minus 24 under square root. 125 plus 25 times 24 under square root is 6 times 4 under square root. 25 minus 24 is 1, so we can remove the denominator. Now 125 plus 25 times 2 times square root of 6 under square root. To further simplify it, we need to remove this square root. For this, if we can write this term in form of a plus minus b whole square, then this whole square can remove the square root. Now let's try. 125 we can write it as 75 plus 50 plus 25 we can write it as 25 times 25 under square root, and there won't be any difference because 25 square under square root, this square root and this square gets removed under square root. Now when square root of a times square root of b, we can write it as a times b under square root. So 75 plus 50 plus 2 times 25 times 25 times 6 under square root, or 75 plus 50 plus 2, this we can write 25 times 25, 6 as 2 times 3 under square root. Now 75 we can write it as square root of 75 square, and there won't be any difference. 50 as square root of 50 square plus 2, and here 25 times 2 is 50 and 25 times 3 is 75, so we can write it as 50 times 75 under square root, then all under square root. Now square root of 75 square plus square root of 50 square plus 2, sorry here it is 75 times square root of 75 times square root of 50 under square root. Now if we consider square root of 75 as a, square root of 50 as b, then this is in the form of a square plus b square plus 2ab, and this algebraic expression we can write it as a plus b whole square. So we can write it as square root of 75 plus square root of 50 whole square under square root. Now remove the square root with the square. So we have square root of 75 plus square root of 50. Now square root of 75 we can write it as 25 times 3 under square root plus square root of 50 as 25 times 2 under square root, or square root of 25 times square root of 3 plus square root of 25 times square root of 2. Square root of 25 is 5. So 5 times square root of 3 plus 5 times square root of 2. Take 5 as common. So 5 parenthesis square root of 3 plus square root of 2. So this is the final answer. How did you solve it? Let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching.